Good morning, every student. Today I am going to tell you about one liner application. In this application, class 10th, all students know about important notes. Kindly note down every important notes. First lesson is a letter to God. I am going to tell you about a letter to God, all important notes. First is a letter to God has been written by G.L. Fuentes. Second is Lencho was a farmer. Third is Lencho's house was situated on the crest of a low hill. Fourth is Lencho had grown corn in his fields. Lencho compared the large raindrops with new coins. Lencho hoped for good harvest. Hailstones destroyed Lencho's fields. The field looked as if it was covered with salt. Lencho's soul was filled with sadness. Lencho needed money to save his family from hunger. Lencho wrote a letter to God. Lencho asked for 100 pesos from God. The postmaster read the letter. 70 pesos were arranged by the postmaster. Lencho had complete faith in God. Lencho got only 70 pesos. Lencho called the post office employees a bunch of crooks. This is all the important notes of a letter to God lesson. Please take it screenshot and keep for good study. Now we are going to discuss about next lesson, which is Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. Apartheid is a political system that separates people according to their race. Mandela spent 30 years in prison. Mandela became the first black president of a new nation. The inauguration ceremony took place in the Union Building Amphitheatre in Pretoria. According to Nelson Mandela, courage means triumph over fear. Mandela joined African National Congress. According to Mandela, love comes naturally to heart. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. The spectacular array of South African jets was displayed by military. Nelson Mandela was accompanied by his daughter. Janam was the daughter of Nelson Mandela. A man who takes away freedom of another man is a prisoner of hatred. This is the all importance of Nelson Mandela chapter. Now we are discussing about two stories about flying. This is the third lesson in class 10th English book. In this story, there is a two part. Now we are going to discuss about his first flight. His first flight has been written by Liam O'Flaherty. The seagull was alone on his leash for 24 hours. He felt the heat because he had not eaten since the previous nightfall. The sight of the food maddened Seagull. His mother had picked up a piece of the fish. Now we are discussing about next chapter, which is the black aeroplane. The writer of the black aeroplane is Frederick Forsyth. Name of the black aeroplane was Dakota B 5088. Pilot was returning from France to England. Clouds were like black mountains. Pilot did not have enough fuel to fly. Pilot had decided to fly Old Dakota straight into the storm. Pilot looked first at the compass and it stopped to work. The aeroplane was lost in the storm. Now we are discussing about From the Diary of Annie Frank. This is the next lesson. The important things are the writer of this lesson is Annie Frank. Annie Frank was born on 12 June 1929. She was a German Jewish girl. Annie's long awaited friend is her diary. The name of Annie's diary was Kitty. Mr. Kissing was annoyed with her because she was talkative. In maths subject, she means Annie, was not sure for passing. Paper has more patience than people. The narrator wrote the poem about the ducks. The topic of the essay was a chatterbox. Annie's school friend name was G.N. Annie died in the concentration camp. Quaking in its boots mean feeling nervous. Annie Frank wrote in her last essay a funny poem. The diary was given to Annie on her 13th birthday. The diary was originally written in the Dutch language. Annie's family moved to Amsterdam. This is the all important notes of lesson from the diary of Annie Frank. Now we are going to discuss about glimpses of India. In this chapter there is a three part: a baker from Goa, second is tea from Assam, third is Kurg. First is a baker from Goa. The baker made his musical entry with the jhang jhang sound. Bakers in Goa are known as pedder. Peculiar dress of baker in Goa is known as the kabai. Bowl is the sweet bread. The main crop of the Kurg is coffee. Kodagu is the smallest district of Karnataka. Evergreen forest cover 30% of this district. Kurgis are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. Kurgis are famous for their hospitality. The Kurg regiment is one of the most decorated in the Indian Army. Kodavis have the permission to carry firearms without a license. Kaveri River flows in Kurg. Brahmagiri Hills provide the most scenic view of the Kurg. The island of Nizar Dam is in Kurg. River rafting, canning, rappelling, rock climbing, and mountain biking are favorite of Kyrgyz. Bilakupi is the India's largest Tibetan settlement. Macacas, Malabar squirrels, langurs, and cylinder lories are found in Coorg. Medicary is the only gateway to Coorg. The nearest airport of Coorg are Mangalore and Bangalore. The best season to visit Coorg is September to March. Coorg is also known as Land of Rolling. It is said that a part of Alexander's army settled and married amongst locals in Coorg. Mahavat is a person who rides and trains an elephant. Second is tea from Assam. Arun Kumar Datta has written Tea from Assam. Tea was first drunk in China in 2770 BC. Assam has the largest concentration of plantation in the world. Tea came to Europe only in the 16th century. The British started tea plantation in Assam and Darjeeling. Dhekiabari Tea Garden is in Assam. Bodhidharma was an ancient Buddhist ascetic. In Europe, tea was drunk more as medicine than as beverage. Next chapter is Misbil the Otter. The author of Misbil the Otter is Gavin Maxwell. The otter was brought to the author by his friend. In the beginning, the otter was aloof and indifferent. Marbles were Miz's favorite toys for his pastime. Maxwell called the air hostess the very queen of her kind. When the author saw the otter for the first time, it resembled a dragon. Camusferna is a place surrounded by water. Tigris River has been mentioned in the story Misbel Daughter. British airline refused to allow the animals along the passengers. Next chapter is Madam Rides the Bus. The author of the lesson Madam Rides the Bus is Wali Kanan. Wali was an 8-year-old girl. Her favorite pastime was standing in the front door and watching the street. Valley's strongest desire was to ride the bus. Valley was amazed the most by the sight of cow running in front of the bus. The dead cow saddened Valley. The timing for the afternoon nap taken by Valley's mother was 1 to 4. The conductor addressed Valley as Madam. The conductor offered Valley a soft drink. Valley had saved 60 paise for her bus journey. Next chapter is the Sermon at Banaras. The Sermon at Banaras is written by Betty Renshaw. Gautam Buddha was a prince named Siddhartha. Gautam Buddha wandered for 7 years. The Buddha preached his first sermon at the city of Banaras. Sermon is a religion's discourse. Kiza Gautami was sad because her only son had died. According to Gautam Buddha, the world is afflicted with death and decay. The Buddha sat under a peepal tree. According to Gautam Buddha, those who do not grieve are wise. According to Gautam Buddha, free from sorrow is the person who overcomes sorrow. Buddha got enlightenment after 7 days. Buddha renamed the tree Bodhi tree. Buddha asked Kiza to bring mustard seeds from a house where no one had lost a child, husband, or parent. Meaning of lamentation is grief or sorrow. The city of Banaras is situated on the river Ganges. Money or food given to the people and a state of high spiritual knowledge is called enlightenment. The Bodhi tree means a tree of wisdom. Next chapter is the proposal. Anton Chekhov is the writer of the story The Proposal. Natalia and Lomo were fighting for auction meadows. Lomo threatened to take the matter to court. Guess is the name of Lomo's dog. The proposal is a story from Russia. Lomo seems to be dead in the story The Proposal. The Lomos and Chodkovs were rich families. There is the list of poetry which is in syllabus of class 10th book. There is a name of the poem and poet. First poem is Dust of Snow, which is written by Robert Frost. Second is Fire and Ice. The author is Robert Frost. Third is A Tiger in the Zoo. Writer is Leslie Norris. Fourth is How to Tell Wild Animals, Caroline Wells. The Ball Poem, John Berryman. Amanda Robin Klein. The Trees, Edwin Rich. Fog, Carl Sandburg. The Tale of Custard the Dragon, Auden Nash. The Annie Gregory, William Butler Yeats. This is the all poem and poets. Next is Dust of Snow. We are going to talk about first poem, which is Dust of Snow. Important notes for student is Robert Frost is the poet of the poem Dust of Snow. The crow shook dust of snow on the poet. The dust of snow affected the poet by changing his mood. The crow was sitting on a hemlock tree. Hemlock is a poisonous plant with small white flowers. The dust of snow means the flakes of snow in the poem Dust of Snow. The poet's mood got changed when dust of snow had fallen on him. The crow and hemlock tree symbolize sorrow. Second poem is Fire and Ice. Robert Frost has written the poem Fire and Ice. Ice symbolizes hatred in the poem Fire and Ice. Fire symbolizes desire in the poem Fire and Ice. The meaning of perish in the poem is to die. According to Robert Frost, the world will end one day. A Tiger in the Zoo. The poem A Tiger in the Zoo has been written by Leslie Norris. The tiger looks at stars. Deer passes near the hole. Caged tiger ignores the visitors. The poem A Tiger in the Zoo portrays the contrast between a tiger in the wild and a tiger in captivity. How to tell wild animals. Next poem is How to tell wild animals. Important notes for children is the poem How to Tell Wild Animals has been written by Caroline Wells. Bear is working in a yard. A chameleon looks like a lizard. Crocodile cries while catching its prey. The tiger is a noble wild beast. The animal that hugs you is a bear. Hyena smiles while catching its prey. The poem How to Tell Wild Animals is a humorous guide on identifying different wild animals. Next poem is The Ball Poem. The Ball Poem is written by John Berryman. The boy lost his ball in the water. The boy is upset on losing his ball. Epistemology is the study of the nature of knowledge itself. The boy is learning the meaning of loss. Next poem is Amanda. The poet of the poem Amanda is Robin Klein. By calling herself an orphan, Amanda expresses her wish to be alone and independent without anyone telling her what to do. Amanda pictures herself as a mermaid living alone and peacefully in the sea, or as Rapunzel content in her tower without anyone to bother her. Stop that slouching and sit up straight is alliteration device. Slouching means sit in a lazy way. The sole inhabitant in the Emerald Sea is mermaid. Amanda cannot eat chocolate because it causes her acne. In the poem, languid means that Amanda is relaxed. Amanda was a school going girl. In the poem Amanda, silence has been described as golden. Freedom is sweet is a literally metaphor device used in the poem Amanda. Synonym for roaming is wandering. Next poem is The Tree. Edwin Rich is the poet of the poem The Tree. The sun has been personified in the line. No sun bury its feet in shadow. Smiley device used in the moon is broken like a mirror. The poet talks about the house as a place of confinement. Trees represent nature's struggle for freedom from human confidence. In the poem, the trees are trapped in the poet's house. The sun's feet refers to the rays of the sun that fall on the earth. The poet compares the branches to newly discharged patients of a hospital. The three things that cannot happen in a treeless forest are the sitting of a bird on trees, the hiding of insects, and the sun burying its feet in the shadow of the forest. Next poem is Fog. Carl Sandburg is the poet of the poem Fog. The fog look over the harbor and city. Fog comes slowly and silently. Fog has been personified in the poem. The poet compares the fog with cat. The fog arrives and departs silently. Next chapter is The Tale of Custard the Dragon. Auden Nash has written the poem The Tale of Custard the Dragon. No one mourned over the death of the parrot. The dragon was coward. Belinda called the dragon Custard. Belinda lived in a little white house. The name of the black kitten was Ink. The tale of the custard, the dragon is written in the style of a ballad. For any Grigori. Next poem. The poet of the poem The Any Grigori is William Butler. It's the color of the ramparts of the young lady was honey. The mood of the young man in the poem for any Grigori was sad. God loves us for what we are and not for how we look. This is the all poem in class 10 syllabus. Now we are discussing about grammar. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Please note down every chapter by its name and all important notes. A Letter to God. Second, Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. Third, two stories about flying. First is his first flight. Second is the black aeroplane. Next chapter is from the diary of Annie Frank. Next, glimpses of India. Misbil the author. Madam rides the bus. The sermon at Banaras. The proposal. This is the all poem and poem. Thank you.